Tom, what do you have in your arsenal of proteins then?
So behind me, and this is where we're going to get the sponsorship, I have, in fact, you already mentioned one of them, and that is MyProtein Clear Whey. So that's basically the juice. That is protein juice. The reason why I like that one is just simply because, one, you get a big big protein yield per calorie. I think it's like 20 grams of protein, and it's like roughly
Per serving.
Yeah, and it's like 80 calories, and it tastes just like juice. Now, for me, I don't actually do too well with protein shakes. I find them quite sickly a lot of the time. With this, it's just like drinking juice. Do you know what I mean?
Nice.
Just drinking juice. I've also got Whey Protein Ghost, A supplements. A plus supplements. They hooked me up with that. That's pretty nice. That's actually the only whey protein that I can actually stomach at the moment. And that's really nice. You know, the good thing about that is that's actually a chocolate chip cookie, and it's actually got chocolate chip cookie chunks inside it. Yep.
That sounds a bit odd. Does that not taste a bit weird?
No, it's really good. I like it chunky. At first, I thought I just weren't mixing it properly, but no, it turns out it's supposed to be like that. It does mean you are scraping the bottom of the shaker to get your chunks out, but it's nice.
I don't know if you're making it sound good or bad. I think some people will be listening and think, that sounds a bit of me, that. But some people will be thinking, oh, that's not for me.
It is nice if you like it chunky.
What's the pricing like of that one? Because I've heard of it before. But
Ghost is a little bit pricier. So the funny thing is as well, mate, so MyProtein is really popular in the UK, and for good reason. It's cheap, but it's also, it's actually a quality protein as well.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I actually bought this from Boots. So I actually bought this from an actual shop. Boots actually stock MyProtein as a clear whey. It actually stocks it.
Do you pay full price for it? Because they normally have ridiculous deals online.
The exact same price as it was on the actual website, which was quite interesting. The last one, now this, before I actually got put off protein, this used to be one of my preferred favourites, and this is actually, what's it called? PhD whey. Now,
I've had a PhD, yeah.
The reason why I used to like PhD whey is simply because of the texture and the taste. Now, for me, a lot of protein shakes are quite sandy and don't mix very well. It almost tastes like you're drinking cement. But PhD whey, I found that always kind of like mixed quite well. So there's nothing inherently special in regards to the ingredients. Whey is whey to me. However, it just mixed really well. It tasted nice. However, this is birthday cake flavour. It is way too sickly for me. So I've now given
I've always
this to my
found that
missus.
any supplement that has birthday cake is always over the done with artificial sweetness.
True,
and it
but
just
the
tastes
problem
so
is, Bill,
sickly.
I just really love birthday cake.
Let's go buy some birthday
so I was
cake.
like,
then.
you know what? That's a bit of me, that is. And then I found out, nah, it's not a bit of me. It's awful.
No.
But the thing about it as well is this is marketed as like a diet whey. So it's got all these extra things in it. So when you want to get a protein shake, usually you just want to concern yourself with the protein. Funny enough. But this has like some extra bits in it, so like green tea extract, CLA, L-carnitine, all these buzzwords, other supplements. I'd never really cared about that, to be honest with you. I didn't get this because it's diet whey. I just got it because it's the only whey protein it was the only whey protein at the time that I could stomach. But since then, I have kind of, here goes my sponsorship, chinned that off. So at the moment, my personal favourites are the Clear Whey and the Ghost. Yeah. So if they want to sponsor me, crack on.
You're quite similar to me then. I have like two go-tos as well. So I've got two different ones here. I'll start with one that people probably have not heard of, and this is one I normally go off Amazon. And this is shut on camera. This is Sunpower Vegan Mega Shake. It's got 3 different plant proteins in it. It's pea, sunflower, and coconut. And it's got some other vitamins and stuff in there, like vitamin D, B6, 12, iron, zinc, magnesium, potassium. And the reason it's got those in is because they're normally things associated with deficiencies in vegans, so that's probably why they've added those in. Interesting with this one, which we'll come on to, is it actually tells you the amino acid breakdown on that one. And it's got 1.7 grams of leucine per serving.
That's not bad.
Which
we'll go into that later on.
It's not bad, but when we talk about maximising protein synthesis, we'll come into why that might be a bit low. But obviously I have this other stuff. I don't just have a scoop of that. I'll eat it with someone else to get those numbers up. And then the other one I go to is a brand that a lot of people have probably heard of, and that's the Protein Works.
Oh, God, yeah.
So this is the Protein Works vegan protein. And this one is salted caramel. I've not actually opened this one yet. And this one has 25 grams of protein per serving, which is quite good. This is also a blend, so this has got soy protein isolate, pea protein isolate, pumpkin seed protein, interesting, sunflower protein, brown rice protein as well. We'll come on to the reason why a vegan protein more than often has a blend, and that would be to do with amino acid profile. We'll talk about them a bit later on. So that one's got 25 grams per serving, and the other one had 21 grams per serving. Yeah, they're pretty good. The Protein Works one is a really good one because it's really cheap, because they're like MyProtein in terms of really good offers. The other one, the Sunpower one, is a bit more expensive, but it tastes really good, and I like having it in even because it's not too heavy. The other one's quite thick and heavy.
Do you know what?
A bit more,
I'm willing to pay the extra price if protein tastes nice. Yeah. I mean, as I said, like the vast majority of protein shakes just don't sit well with me, so I am willing to go a little bit more out of my way to pay a bit more extra money for one that actually tastes nice, has a nice texture and consistency.
See, I wanted to try the I wanted to see you've got the Whey clear Whey at the back there, the MyProtein one. See, I wanted to try the vegan version of that.
Yeah, they do have one.
But the problem with that is it's half the protein. So you have to have double the dose to get at least 20 grams, because one serving's only 10 grams. What's the point of that? I don't want just 10 grams of protein, not even a lot.
That's the thing, innit?
So you end up having to spend double the money, which I'm thinking, well, I'm not going to do that because that's taking the mix. So that's why I've never tried it. It's a shame.
It's one of those things.
Supply and demand, isn't it?
Where technically protein supplements per serving, usually it's cheaper than when you go out and buy. So obviously, as a vegan, it's completely different. But technically, it's cheaper per serving to have a protein shake than it is to get the protein from meat, usually. And it's easy storage as well. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Obviously, it's a bit different for vegan protein.